All right, let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. We in the building. We in the building. We are in the building. Straight up and down, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We in the building, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Uh-huh. All right, people. L Boogie reacts in the building, man.
Thank you.
We finna get some content rolling, man. We're gonna get some content rolling, man. We're gonna let some people roll up in here, man, and we're gonna start shooting. We're gonna start talking the talk, man. All right. We got a few topics here that we want to talk about, man. Nicki Minaj officially admits she's MAGA from one of these headlines I'm looking at. I mean, obviously, I believe she did say she, aligns with Trump. So we're gonna talk about that. I see Charleston White made a comment about 21 Savage. We're gonna talk about that. Let me set up my settings, man. Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold up. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do the settings. I gotta go to the settings. I gotta do this real quick, man. Yes, sir, man. I'm telling you now, it's a lot to talk about. Rightfully so. Everybody's getting their shares of conversation in. So we're gonna get our shares of conversation in, man. Let's get it going, man. Oh, we gotta edit that. I don't know why it does that, but all right, there we go. One time I hit a lick and I didn't know how to act. I started laughing when they asked me to bring the money back. Hey man, why why all of a sudden, man? And I think I'm gonna sound like everybody else on this one, but why all of a sudden, man? It's F the streets. You know what I mean? It's F the streets. Now it's F the streets. But I'm gonna be the one to say that I agree with that. I agree with them saying F the streets. Why are we thinking that this is something that we should be looking past or we should be arguing with people
Thank you for
about? Okay? We shouldn't have to argue with no man about saying F the streets. But I think where the issue lies is that people want to know how people feel about Young Thug. See, people sticking their neck out for Young Thug now at this point. 21 Savage is sticking his neck out for Young Thug. Okay, that's just what it is. Rightfully so. That's his man's. He like, hey man, I'm gonna speak up for it. And then obviously we had a situation where he was telling them, writing like, hey man, let's just go ahead and do this. We shouldn't be worried. We shouldn't be worrying about the street shit. I think my settings. Oh, oh. They say you put Charleston White name in on YouTube and you get some people that come in that bit. Okay. Charleston White hip hop. Yeah. Sometimes you got to do your settings properly, man. It ain't gonna, people ain't gonna pop in. Hey, Charleston White don't be playing with these guys, man. He gonna have something to say. Okay, he gonna have something to say, man. He gonna say what he got to
Dear
say.
young men,
That
you
is what it
have
is.
amazing role models like our handsome, dashing president. Dear young men, you have amazing role models like our handsome, dashing president.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Nicki Minaj, what in the hell? Hey man, look, to each his own, but
You've made some pop records.
this will obviously ruffle people's feathers. I think she's very comfortable with ruffling people's feathers. That's just how it go. Okay. She's just very comfortable with that. We're gonna do some reacting. We're just gonna listen. We're just gonna, see if we can give our 2 cents on it. That's just how it go. Everybody's talking about it right now, so let's just go ahead and give our 2 cents. I think that this will backfire on her, but at this point, I believe that because she was in the media once about what's it called? She was in the media about Jay-Z and Rock Nation. She had a lot to say about that stuff. So at this point, you know, she might have, just been how can I say it? How can I feel like, expressing it in a proper way? Like basically there's some kind of situation going on with her and Rock Nation. She made mentions of the the attorney over there, if I'm not mistaken, and she's also has another role in there. Let's see.
That Jay-Z has exhibited signs of envy, jealousy, hate, and stopping bags behind the scenes, allegedly.
Yeah, so
Why is it always the same story? So that means Nas made all of that stuff up. DMX made all of that stuff up. He was beefing for a minute with 50, with Dame and Dipset for a while. And isn't it interesting how many feuds, even with females, that he's allegedly been behind as well? What about all of the people who have made claims about their businesses or accusations about some business practices, allegedly, of course? Are all of those people even currently right now? Are they all making it up? 55 with bots. 55 and too insecure, too crumpled up on the inside to face the real shit motherfuckers gotta say about your ass. 55 years old and having to rely on bots. That's closer to 100 years old.
Hold up. This one, very, very interesting. Now, Nicki Minaj claims that Jay-Z is actually jealous and envy of her and other artists. Now, she also alleges that he's the one who's actually stopping a lot of cash behind scenes, stopping the bags from reaching other artists behind scenes. Now, I think this is the first, while that Nicki Minaj has actually spoken about Jay-Z. She has always have her rant, especially recently on Twitter. Well, you guys can see on screen, for example, where she states, "I'm going to use some of the money Jay-Z owes me to send some of my barbs to college, pay their school fees and student loans via my hashtag student of the game charity. We have calculated about 100 to 200 million so far. Jay-Z called me to settle this karmic debt. It's only collecting more interest. You still in my top 5 though. Let's get it, ninja. And anyone still calling him Hov will answer to God." Well, listen, man. Listen, I stated, this is the first time in a long time I've actually heard she called his name like out of her mouth. So it's looking like it is getting very, very serious. And it seems like Nicki ain't gonna let this one go, right? She has been having a rant. She versus SZA. She versus Rock Nation. She versus Jay-Z, right? But I want you guys to let me know what you think about this one, because listen, it's getting really, really interesting. It's really, really interesting. And remember, Nicki Minaj is not the first and not the only artist that have came out and revealed that Jay-Z is actually the one behind curtains, pulling certain strings and stopping the success of other artists. Matter of fact, the whole Rock Nation has been accused of doing that. sabotaging artists and basically just bullying artists, right? So I want you guys to keep that in mind. Don't think that it's just Nicki Minaj making these stuff up. It has been out there already. But remember to drop a like and subscribe, and also remember to jump in the comment section, let me know your perspective. I would really love to see what you guys are saying. Let's share y'all.
All right, so there you go. So her and Jay-Z had a situation. Now we can pan over into the situation that's taking place with Erica Kirk, conversations about JD Vance. I believe I heard what was the other one? Gavin Newsom, if I'm not mistaken. So she's been really speaking out. And I think I don't know. Let's see.
I wasn't home
Let's see
much
what this one
yesterday,
is.
so
Let's see
I
what
wasn't
this one
home much yesterday, so I missed a lot of the happenings from the last 24 hours. But
Fair
today,
use.
I happened to see a wacky headline. Nicki Minaj praises JD Vance as assassin as Erica Kirk sits next to her. This was apparently at something called AmFest, where Nicki Minaj went up on stage to celebrate Trump and a bunch of stuff or whatever, and then I guess while she was busy glazing and gobbling on, like, the administration's wiener, she tried to pay JD Vance a compliment by calling him an assassin, which obviously raises some eyebrows as Erica Kirk sits right next to her, whose husband was literally assassinated. Ordinarily, I'd put the clip here so you could hear it for yourself, but
Wrong
I don't want
choice
to
of
take a
words,
chance of DMC.
or bad choice of words, right? Did Nicki basically go do business with TPUSA in order to, just for a check, basically? Like basically, so I remember there was a big conversation about how the Democrats were using entertainers for like political gain, basically. But now, as we can see on the conservative side, we have entertainers being presented as well. Trump was already like a celebrity figure, already. So that shouldn't be hard to understand that if you're going to speak about someone being a celebrity figure, you gotta put Trump up there first, okay?
Especially with how rampant that kind of shit's been going on. You can watch it yourself if you want, though, but she immediately recognizes the blunder. She kind of scholars mated herself there by using that word. To me, it probably sounds like an Austin Powers type moment where, don't say mole, don't say mole, don't say mole, mole, where she was trying so hard not to use the word assassin, but then for some reason, her fucking neurons couldn't fire properly, and all she could think of for a compliment for JD Vance was that he's an assassin. And Erica Kirk tries to, dispel the awkwardness and, reassure her, it's okay and try and make light of it and move on from it. But what a weird compliment to try and pay somebody. Who says that? Oh, this guy's, so epic. He's so awesome. He's an assassin. That's like something a middle schooler would say on fucking Xbox Live or something. What are you talking about? Who says that shit? Now, that's not the only thing I wanted to yap about here. Obviously, that's just a weird, wacky little thing. But Nicki Minaj's presence at an event like this is so head-scratching to me because she herself is not a U.S. citizen. I don't know how many people know this or how many people just forgot. She herself talks about not being a U.S. citizen and that she is literally an illegal immigrant. In 2018, she even made a whole statement about it with what was happening to immigration back then and how her heart was breaking for it, telling the story of how she came to this country at 5 years old, an illegal immigrant. She was discussing how she can't even imagine being separated from her parents at 5 years old and everything that was happening then. And since, she still has not become an American citizen. In 2024, only a year ago, she once again opened up reiterating, confirming she is still not an American citizen, despite paying so many millions in taxes and all that. So her going on stage yesterday and being like, the president is dashing and handsome, it gives me the same feeling as someone who's trying so hard to avoid getting in trouble by trying to butter up the person that can really fuck them. Oh, you're just so smart and striking. Devilishly talented, by the way, did I tell you that? Honestly, I'd go as far as to call you a god, even an assassin. It feels like she's so over the top, maybe she's worried about getting deported herself or something, so now she's trying to suckle the titty here of this administration and hide in its ranks as, a public figure. So now she's just stuck looking like a fucking imbecile. Yeah, this administration is perfect! Frosted Flakes, they're great! Yeah, who just said Epstein files? Someone shoot that guy! Yeah, us U.S. citizens, all of us, my fellow U.S. citizens, we gotta stick together! We love U.S. citizens like me, am I right? That kind of thing, she's cutting fucking WWE promos. But I think there also might be another explanation here. Again, just another game theory. Maybe she's not looking to protect herself. Maybe she's fishing for a pardon for her sex offender husband. Since Trump likes to hand out pardons like they're fucking Girl Scout cookies, I think they're all...
This is, so once again, that's kind of the narrative at this point. So he's already mentioned Epstein files, illegal citizenship. On top of that, her husband definitely has a a heinous past. So, from my understanding, people are saying that she might be trying to get that cleaned up. Okay. Well, maybe that is why she's trying to, reach out and provide some type of political gain for the conservative party that scream out Shabbat Shalom, that wants you to, represent the small hats. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it kind of does fit what it needs to fit. I mean, you got a person who isn't an American citizen at this point, speaking out, being paid probably more than likely, allegedly, to speak up for Donald Trump, who's redacting shit in the Epstein files. Okay.
Also might be this play from Nicki Minaj here to try and get one of those for her husband, Kenneth Petty, who is literally a registered sex offender. Maybe she's trying to make it so he no longer has to keep re-upping that and getting in trouble when he refuses to do so, like recently when he had to go under house arrest for failure to register as a sex offender. So perhaps maybe she's trying to get in their good graces so she can then float the idea to Trump about, pardoning Kenneth. After the never-ending circus that has been the Epstein files, especially the most recent shenanigans here, it should be painfully obvious that the government is more than willing to bend over backwards to protect sex offenders and the most evil, heinous people on the planet imaginable. So it's not a far-fetched idea to think that maybe Nicki Minaj is making a play like that to try and get that special treatment for her husband. But anyway, I mean, I just found it to be a really interesting fit here. This is one of those situations, the calls coming from inside the house. This shit feels a little odd because she herself is fundamentally the exact opposite of everything AmFest was presenting based on all the other clips I've seen. She is an illegal immigrant, she's not a U.S. citizen, and her husband is a sex offender. I don't know, sports fans, maybe I'm on the crack pipe, but that doesn't exactly sound like the ingredients, the recipe to a perfect fit for the conference she was attending here. But, what do I know at the end of the day? I just wanted to yap about it. That's about it. So, yeah.
I don't think it'll be a big issue anyway about her speaking the word assassin anyway. Wink, wink. If you can catch my drift, basically, like the word assassin isn't going to bother this lady Erica Kirk. Okay, that's just my opinion, and I'm sticking to it, people. Okay, this is one of those things that you just have to.
You had some fun words.
You have to understand, if you know what I mean. I mean, just pay attention to how Erica Kirk at this point. I mean, she's running TPUSA. She's the spokesperson at this point. Very, very sudden after the assassination of Charlie Kirk. So it's just, some people will say she's just carrying on the tradition or carrying on the legacy. But from my understanding, there was a dispute, or not a dispute, or people just trying to understand why she would try to silence people when they said that her husband was one of those people who would allow everyone to speak, allow everyone to get their shot at politics, and come into some type of agreement, some type of understanding. But for her to try to silence people or push people away from having their opinions on what's taking place at TPUSA, then this kind of goes against the whole standing point of Turning Point USA. Remember, it's supposed to go against the system, not roll along with it.
For Governor Newsom. I have to read these tweets because they're amazing and they are so funny. Okay, first one. We'll do this one. Unless you want to read it in your own voice. I think it'd be really great. Okay.
Oh, Gabby Poo, it only gets worse from here for you, buddy. It's the end of the road for you, my love. Get on the nearest jet ski and let that beautiful hair blow in the wind. It'll make you happier than this race that you will not win. Enjoy life. Peace.
I got a fucking picture of Chucky up there, bro. That's crazy.
Okay. One more.
Why not? Imagine being the guy running on wanting to see trans kids. Haha, not even a trans adult would run on that. Normal adults wake up and think they want to see healthy, safe, happy kids. Not Gav. The Gav nots. Gav not in. Gav out. Send in the next guy. I'm bored.
Oh, she's fucking theatrical as hell. That was.
I love it. So I'm just gonna let you riff.
Maybe they both are known. They're both at this point known for the switches, like the turn on, the turn off switch. Like they can go from happy to sad in 0.0 seconds. Man.
I want you to say whatever you want to say, well, Mr. Newsom.
Dear Newscomb, we don't have a problem cleaning up the scum if we have to. Please tread lightly. That's what I would say to Gabby Poo.
That sound like a threat. That was a damn threat, man. Jesus Christ. He threatening people in public. Threatening people in public, man. It's hilarious. All right.
I wasn't home much yesterday.
That, Kevin Ellis in the building, man. Shout out to you, bro. I think we're going to go over here and listen to this right here, man. Let's go ahead and jump over into the 21 Savage. And now we got Charleston White involved, okay? If y'all didn't see the video I did on Charleston White, y'all can go check that out. We did a live yesterday. Wasn't really doing it complex style like this or whatever, but we was just speaking from my understanding. YouTube is basically pushing everyone to do like these negative types of connotations on here as black men and women. So he has called it out at this point. All right, Charleston White has said that you're not getting nowhere on YouTube unless you're doing negative content. All right. So we're going to have at it, man. Let's go see what he had to say about hip-hop, though. Because hip-hop, as we know, has been on the downfall side of it based off of the recent situations with Young Thug, Gunna, a whole bunch of artists, okay? You got 6ix9ine giving his take on things. You got Rollo giving his take, Lil Boosie. It's a whole bunch of different artists giving their takes on this situation. And then on top of that, they're now saying, hey, we're no longer supporting the streets. So we'll pull that up, and then we'll also play this as we go along. Let's keep it going. People.
Just 6 months ago, you nigga was trying to shame Gunna.
We ain't got no likes in the building, man. Like, hit the damn like button, man. What the hell wrong with people, man?
Now you can't shame Gunna. Gunna shame you, nigga. Now it's fuck the streets. I'm talking to all you niggas just hollering, fuck the streets. No, don't say fuck the streets now. Don't you niggas go to hollering fuck the streets now. Y'all wasn't saying that. No, don't break weak now, boys and girls. No, keep hollering street nigga shit. Don't go to, man, no, don't y'all do this. Don't y'all do this. Now, when I was hollering fuck the street, everybody was saying, oh, man, he a snitch. Don't y'all do this. Man, don't y'all nigga go to turn into no hoe ass niggas. Man, don't you nigga turn into no hoe ass nigga. Stand on that shit, nigga. Stand on that shit. You niggas talk all that shit and kill people. Now you white boy thump you niggas upside the head. You niggas got probation. You niggas got probation. The white boy thump you niggas upside the head. He didn't spank you. He didn't put a noose around your neck and hang you. You nigga got probation. You nigga got probation. And now you nigga hollering, fuck the streets? No, fuck you niggas. We ain't letting you niggas off 21 Savage. We are not letting you niggas off the hook that easy because your partner's told, you niggas broke weak, you niggas broke the code. We ain't saying fuck the streets. We saying we need stay in the streets, nigga. Don't bring y'all scary ass over here still talking street. No, stay over there. Go to jail, die, and get killed. Yes, ma'am, come on in.
Salute to you, bro. Say ain't none of them rappers really street, but maybe Bootsy and Rollo. Said ain't none of them street, maybe Bootsy and Rollo. Well, what I will say is that everybody has this ghetto persona, okay? I don't know where 21 Savage came from per se, because they say he was from overseas, from the islands or wherever he from, okay? I will say that majority of American black men grew up in some type of impoverished situation, some type of dangerous environment. Survival instincts kicked in early as a young adult, young man. So I think that a lot of them have experienced that. But as far as the type of crimes they may have been committing, yes, no, they might not been the ones unaliving men out here. They might not have been the ones out here, taking money from other men. They might not have been the ones out here, basically, what do they call it? Like conspiring against another individual. So yeah, I mean, yeah, hell no, they might not be those type of guys. But to say that they've never ever witnessed that type of shit, nah, I don't know. They said they tried to hang around street cats to make themselves look like they tough. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So remember, you have a group of people that say, hey, look, do this with your life, man. We gonna make sure you straight, or at least they used to say that. Now I think they all just like, nah, bro, go to school, and when you get out of school, put your mask on. We finna go get to it, yada yada, whatever. You know, they try to correlate as the same type of individual, and I think that's where they fall short at, because they assume, and I've spoken about this many a times, they all make this assumption that they're all willing to go unalive people, commit the robberies, perform the drug deals, just all types of illegal activity, right? They all on the same activity. When in natural reality, that's not how it goes. Everybody's not performing the same type of crimes. That's just not how it goes, all right?
Oh, yeah, man, we just need some time. I'm in here talking to these street niggas talking about they want, no, nigga, Pooh Shiesty, put that gangster shit back on, nigga. No, man, I hate these niggas. I hate you, hypocritic, fraud-ass niggas. Just 6 months ago, you niggas was trying to shame Gunna.
I think 21 was trying to play it so cool, trying to stay out of the way of it. See, that's what happens as well, man. Instead of him just doing his music, he done gave his 2 cents, and it's done backfired on his ass. That's what's done took place, okay? Because he's trying to make it right. He's trying to make his music stay in the same circles or groups of men, trying to piece things up, be the peacemaker and all that, instead of just going about his shit. They say a lot of people are saying they all have these skeptical backgrounds or whatever, but yeah, that shit definitely backfired on you, 21, man. And it's like, at this point, why wouldn't people feel the way they feel about hip hop, knowing damn well when you say shit like, hey, we all knew Gunna did, he ratted or he snitched previously, we swept it under the rug, and now this is what's taking place out of that.
Now you can't shame Gunna shame you, nigga. Now it's fuck the streets. Fuck the street movement, nigga. Fuck all you niggas holler about fuck the streets, nigga. Ain't no fuck the streets. Ain't go to the streets and tell them street niggas fuck the streets. Don't say it on the podcast. Go to that prison system. All them niggas that killed and did that, stood on them, go tell them niggas fuck the streets and the Fed is checking that paperwork. I been told y'all these niggas was, man, these niggas, homie, 21 Savage, Young Thug, my niggas, them niggas ain't no real street niggas. Real street niggas ain't never shamed the streets, nigga. There ain't no real motherfucking street niggas. These little rapping boys. Man. These little rapping Atlanta boys. Y'all never was no real street niggas. Y'all been rapping niggas, acting like y'all street niggas. You niggas ain't never murked nothing, nigga. Your niggas been street niggas. Now y'all niggas doing time and the rapping niggas got free. Now holla fuck the street. No, fuck y'all, nigga. G Herbo Pussyfoot too, nigga. All them niggas, G Herbo, Pussyfoot, Pooh Shiesty, 21 Savage, Young Thug, all them niggas ain't no street nigga hollering fuck no streets. It's them fake ass rapping niggas hollering about they were street nigga. Should've stayed y'all motherfucking ass in the studio. Shouldn't have never tried to go street nigga.
Hey. Well, let's play some more content, man. Let's go. She sounded like she was a liar. You talking about Nicki Minaj? You saying Nicki Minaj saying she was lying? There's so many people blogging about this right now.
Man, I'm confused. What? The street. I'm with. I ain't supposed to say it like that. You shouldn't. I supposed to say say the streets. Yes. We gotta say the streets. Yeah. We gotta get all the bullshit, all the crazy killer shit out of it, and put the love and the hustle back in.
Hey, Billy. Hey, man, Charleston, he just be expressing himself however he want to, man, and a lot of people go for it, man. I did a video, I did a short on him on TikTok the other day, man, and so many people had so much to say. If y'all want to, y'all can go sub up to or follow me on TikTok as well, at L Boogie Reacts. L Boogie Reacts everywhere, all right? But yeah, Charleston White has gotten to a point where he said he's speaking about YouTube, he's speaking about the hip-hop artists, and then a lot of people look at him and they say, hey, man, you're dressing and you're conducting yourself just like these hip-hop artists. So
yeah, but bullshit come with the street. That is what that come with the street. But you just saying we ain't pushing it.
It's Royce Davis on the check-in. I definitely think that this is a dope campaign, for real, for real. Now, my only thing is, does that mean that the music changes? I was thinking when G Herbo said it, are you really gonna start making music that reflects on the statement? Because it kind of looks like you're just being an opportunist if you don't do so. It kind of looks like you're saying, stop the violence while pushing violence at the same time. We know the two don't go together.
Man,
I think that a lot of people are going to steer away from hip hop because the persona's up, the jig is up. No, people no longer believe anything any artist says. Okay, there's a lot of blogging about it. Okay, you got people definitely at this point saying, "Hey, man, we don't believe anything you say." At one point, it was believable, right? Now at this point, you got so many people taking a back seat to hip hop. They don't want to be involved with hip hop. And I'm gonna say rap, not hip hop. This isn't hip hop. This is rap. All right. 1 second. Oh yeah, it's gonna continue to get more and more skeptical with hip hop. All right, 1 second, 1 second. But trying to justify like people, I'm gonna say this as well, like saying that the streets made these hip hop artists who they are today, or you made like, let's pull this one up.
AmRack, what up, baby? You know I had to tune in on this one. They talking my shit. Fuck the streets, huh?
My boy
Oh,
Brian
man.
talking about it.
Seem like every time I pull away, they pull me back. This ain't gonna be long. It's cold out here. I'm on my walk. So, I'm watching this internet shit, and it say, this old fuck the streets, huh?
The internet has exposed exactly what hip hop always has been. It's been guys that came up in an impoverished situation. Well, a lot of them say they came in the game and they had money or whatever, but it has exposed the fact that everybody didn't want to be a part of the streets. They just wanted to portray that, obviously. They wanted to make it seem as if they was down to do whatever to, be a part of the streets. But really, they just wanted the money. They wanted the career. They wanted the retirement from it, okay? So all of the artists you hear talking the way they talking, I'm going to have to agree with Charleston White on that. None of these guys are built like that. Because if they were, they wouldn't have never made it to hip-hop. Hip-hop requires you to tour. It requires you to go out on the road and make money and you got to go speak to the public. You got to get in front of microphones. You speaking to strangers you don't even know. You're not conducting yourself like that. So why would we ever believe that was something that they would continue to live by anyway? Now, yeah, don't get me wrong. There are doers and then there's people that don't do it. So you got some people who are about that type of life where they just down for whatever. And then you got people who not. Why is that so hard to understand? Why do we make things like this complex in our communities? And then now we want to pick on 21 Savage because he's telling people, hey, we should be disregarding the streets, okay? We shouldn't even be glorifying that because, oh yeah, young men still dying. It's still a lot of tyrant bullshit going on in the streets. So why would we continue to glorify that?
Nah, ain't no fuck the streets. Only qualified people can say fuck the streets. You understand? Niggas that came from the streets and graduated out the streets. You understand? Fuck the streets. Nah, no streets, no Rockefeller. You understand that? So you can't shit on the streets. No streets, no Jay-Z. AmRack, what up, baby? You know.
I mean, so once again, people they're gonna say that
your mic ain't working, bro.
It's a whole bunch of clips
You on
right
that
now,
po
man.
ass
It's
Wi-Fi? Your
crazy
mic ain't
shit
working, my
going on
nigga.
right now.
Oh, you was talking shit, bitch. Get off my live, bitch.
Hold
Your
on, hold
mic ain't
on.
working, bro.
Hold on, hold on. Where my damn video go? So Boosie just made the same. He made the same statement that that DeHaven just made. DeHaven, I'm assuming, is tied to Rock Nation, Rockefeller with Jay-Z. But let's go ahead and play this one.
Hey, all these people
They're making
saying
the
fuck
same
the streets
statements.
and all this. I'm not with it because I am. You know, I'm a big part of the streets. You know, that's what my love at. That's what my genuine love at. They love me so much. You know, and I'm always speak up for the streets, bro. We talking about how it traumatized it. Yeah, it fucked us up, but it made us success stories. Everybody who was traumatized by the streets, it made you a success story to lead them streets. Streets made everything. Hip hop, NFL, NBA. All these are people who come from the most 60% are from the NBA are from the streets. All athletes are from the streets. They had to play ball to leave the streets. So the streets got success stories. This shit ain't all trauma. Trauma turned into success. Let's keep it real, bro. Like, man, I ain't gonna nah, man. We ain't finna be on no fuck the street shit. Especially if you done made it off the streets, nigga. Come on, man.
But why we got guys that made it out the streets still encouraging other men to perform illegal crimes and acts in the streets. Now, you can't make a man do anything. I understand that. I understand you can't change a man's ways. But a lot of guys that speaking this street shit, they don't understand that there's people coming behind them and they hear this. Okay. So I don't know who they're speaking for or who they stand with or who sent them, but no, it's nothing wrong with saying the streets should be one of those things that men no longer want to involve themselves with. Let's not sit up here and act like you guys aren't. You're not performing illegal activity when you're rapping. You're just rapping. So you found an alternative. You speaking about the streets, obviously, but you found an alternative to that life. You're no longer. I'm not going to say Bootsy is not from the streets because Baton Rouge is just a different place. But what I will say is that we still have to inform the people coming behind y'all what's to come out of that situation. A lot of niggas don't survive that. I don't know where they getting this persona from that people are surviving that. You got what? I don't even know how many million black men in America. I think it's ramped up to be like 60 million. And how many rappers who have really succeeded in performing their art? We're talking thousands. So you got 60 million different black men and a few thousand who have possibly made it, probably even less. It's less than like the NBA, right? And the NFL. That's a very small percentage of men who have actually made it off of something that they performed at. So to sit up here and say that the streets is something that you should take pride in, I'm gonna have to disagree with that. I don't agree with that. All right.
Like, take the streets out of all our music. Take street shit out, all our music. Who are we now? Who are you now without that street message that you preach to everybody? Who are you now, nigga?
You an individual. You a man, bro. You're somebody who's providing for your family. Why can't you be all of those things? Why do we have to say that we a street nigga? Why we gotta say we a real nigga? Why we can't just be a man, bro? Why do we have to like push this bullshit that this is how we have to be? It's almost like a suit you gotta put on, a mask you gotta wear, bro. We be out here wearing these masks, bro. Like, yo, black men be out here wearing these masks and it don't make sense. Because when it come to your children, you're not gonna tell your children to perform like that. You ain't gonna tell your children to go out here and do no dumb shit to lose their life. You ain't gonna tell them that. Or if they do, you would possibly try to tell them like, hey man, you should try to look past this because that just ain't the way to be. Right? And so I know that. And I know men not telling their kids that. Obviously, every man is left up to make his own decisions. All right. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I don't know I don't understand it. It's like, I really don't get it, man.
They got me feeling like I'm academics.
Go back to some nigga shit, chat. 21 Savage hopped on live today and he started to try to explain this F the Street movement. Okay, now this came after so many rappers are speaking out for it and against it. And some Perry, rappers are saying, yo, listen, well, if you're gonna say F the streets, don't make street music anymore. Some people are saying, well, if you're gonna be on some F the street stuff, you should have a change in opinion or you should live your lifestyle very differently. And some people feel like those things aren't happening.
They already are, though. That's the thing. They already don't live like that. You know, a man he's not putting his freedom at risk every day. I think just a year ago, he was on the road doing shows with Drake, right? We ain't gonna sit up here and say Drake was out there performing like that. I'm gonna be the one to say no. They're just rapping, bro. They're on the stage. They're on the road. They getting money like that. Them guys is not in the streets like that. Yes, they have friends and family who's performing, who's getting down like that, but they're not doing that type of shit. Why can't that be the narrative?
So they think the whole thing is hypocritical because they're also saying, ironically, only the rappers who made it out the streets are now saying F the streets as if they want to gatekeep.
Appreciate that. Happy holidays.
Let's listen to what Savage has to say to clarify.
Niggas rap dissing, but they bluffing. Chopper bullets friendly, they keep pushing. Any room, I'm topic of discussion. Would it be the same if I was busted? Niggas hate it, bitches love it, but they know.
What's up, baby boy? Man, I'm confused. What? Fuck the street. I ain't supposed to say it like that. You shouldn't. I supposed to say save the streets.
Hey, look.
Yes.
This what I'm talking about right here too. Look at the face 21 Savage put on whenever he was approached by someone who's saying, hey, look, we still performing out here. We still getting down, look, bro. Like, basically, you gonna mess up my movement. People gonna want to know what you capable of now. He switched it completely up. That's that mask I was just talking about putting on. That's that suit I was just talking about. I remember J. Cole talking about that mask too. People will be we gotta stop putting that mask on, bro, and just standing on what we standing on. Stand on that shit, bro. Why you want to change it all of a sudden? You said what you said, bro. You know that you out here performing, bro. You out here making money doing shows. Why would you ever? Okay? It's because people are saying your brand is diluted and you're continuing to make rap music about the streets, and they knowing damn well that you was just doing the 21, can you do something for me? That type of music, okay? Like, I don't get it, man.
We gotta save the streets. We gotta get all the bullshit, all the crazy killer shit out of it, and put the love and the hustle back in the shit.
Yeah, but bullshit come to the street. That is what that come to the street. But you just saying we ain't pushing it.
Yeah, we ain't pushing it. We trying to stop it. We can't save everybody, but you know.
Yeah, but I ain't save everybody. I ain't moving no gold posters and saying all rats, y'all. We forget y'all and we fuck with y'all. And
No.
So I'm assuming that's one of those things where people are making their comments about Young Thug and the Gunna situation. All right.
Okay, and I think that's where like I really care. I care to like even address it. I think Savage definitely he tweeted something out, and I'm not saying he didn't think about it all the way through, but he definitely didn't think about how people were gonna react to it, because people took it really personal, as if you're trying to say kill the place that they came from, they got family from, and they maybe still get money from. Okay.
Yo, you know what's crazy, man? All of the talk that was being had about Tekashi 6ix9ine, okay, and now look where we at a few years later.
Now, if it's save the streets, yeah, cool. But the operative question is still asked. All right, well, if the streets are being saved, what do y'all do with Jeffrey? That's a question that's always gonna come up. So what are y'all doing with Jeffrey?
Y'all niggas bend and break the rules when it's convenient for y'all, nigga.
I don't like him saying that word, but it is what it is. Hold on. Let me get all my screens up. We're gonna get them all up. All right, here we go.
I walk shit down because it hurts. Y'all niggas bend and break the rules when it's convenient for y'all, nigga. I walk shit down because it hurts them. I was gonna do this video on TikTok, you know, where you put the picture in the background and you start talking, but these facts right here need 100-inch. You see this bitch ass nigga right here? Yo, listen, they gonna skip this. The facts hurts people's feelings. I just need y'all to know that. If I'm lying, I'm flying.
Bro, they let Tekashi 6ix9ine single-handedly up one on all of them. Meek Mill, 21 Savage now at this point, Young Thug, Gunna, like, geez Louise, man. Hip-hop is dead, man.
Now hear this out. This bitch ass nigga says, yo, hold on, let's start with this. Gunna, Young Thug, y'all niggas fix that shit. Y'all love each other. Niggas knew Gunna wasn't no gangster when he told the first time. And we sweat when he told the first time. And we swept it. We, not them. We, as the whole Atlanta.
As a conglomerate.
We swept it under the rug.
As a conglomerate, they swept it under the rug.
For you. You know, he wasn't trying to leave you to hang, nigga. Fuck the streets. Now it's fuck the streets when it's convenient for you. The album sales is not selling, nigga. The Drake stimulus pack is not selling, nigga. Y'all niggas bend and break the rules when it's convenient for y'all.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. If these guys don't want to be honest about what's taking place right now and say that they need to denounce the streets because 6ix9ine got one up on them in the industry and on the streets at this point. This guy got one up on you guys. He did the same thing Gunna and Young Thug did, and y'all gonna look at him some kind of way?
Walk shit down because it hurts them. I was gonna do this video on TikTok, you know, where you put the...
Hey, man, I'm telling you right now, they might as well denounce it. It's dead, bro. Hip hop is dead and the streets is dead, man. I'm sitting here telling you right now. This is stupid.
We ain't saying that. We holding niggas accountable and then we letting them go on with their life. Like, what you mean? I ain't say that.
I think 21 Savage said all rats must die on his last album or so, the album before the last. All rats must die, 21 Savage. That's what you said. See, that's why I said, man, the kids don't need to hear this, man. The young adults, the teenagers, they don't need to hear you talking like this, bro. Y'all confusing the hell out of people, man.
So if we're holding people accountable to let them go on with their life, I think 6ix9ine was held accountable. Okay, cool, he went on with his life, but will he get features from y'all? You know, he needs the music industry to also interact with him for him to be successful.
The music is going to continue to sound way different now. It's going to start to sound way different now. Okay? It would be interesting to see 6ix9ine and Young Thug do a track. I think they...
I said that.
Possibly.
That's what it looking like.
For real? What big at? We got to get big in here.
Big said, hold on, what y'all niggas on? I said, I ain't on that. Save the street, man.
Yeah, we gotta save the streets, bro. For real. Nigga been through too much. For real shit.
Nah,
that shit be having nigga head fucked up. Nigga seen too much shit.
Facts. You always right about that. I just feel
leave
like
that shit alone.
I just feel like goddamn. No, everybody ain't gonna understand here.
So are the artists at this point, they're saying, hey, we ain't condoning y'all saying fuck the streets. Are y'all gonna go back and make your attempts in your neighborhood, your community? See, that's when the real like philanthropy work kicks in or shows up. And they don't have to say they're philanthropists or you know, they rock with their hoods. They want to go back to their hoods and make sure everybody on the, you know, getting on the come up basically. Like, are y'all able to even walk through those neighborhoods and make it right with your people? Are you able to do that? Are you able to help clean the streets up? You said clean them up or save them or whatever you're saying, but are y'all going back to y'all communities and saving them? Are y'all saving the streets or are y'all just talking at this point?
But shit.
They gonna see our actions though, because actions speak louder than words.
Yeah,
So
basically you saying like the real
certain shit. They gonna be like, oh nah, they dead ass serious. Like, we ain't playing. This shit coming from our heart.
facts. Save the street.
You can make it wrong right. You can't never make right wrong. I don't care what a nigga say. This shit from my heart, so I don't care what no nigga say. How no nigga feel. I hear people opinions and shit, but you know, maybe I said it wrong. But
from what they saying,
nigga
like
know what I'm
opinion.
saying. If you a street nigga, you know what I'm saying.
But from what they saying, their opinions and shit, you agree with their opinion.
What you mean?
Like, hell no, 21, we ain't moving the goalpost over these niggas. We ain't forgiving these niggas for telling and all that. Hell no. You moving the goalpost or you ain't?
Nah.
Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, homie asking the good questions here. My boy look like he trying to ask the relevant questions. All right, cool, yeah. Let's get back to hustling in the streets, making money in the streets, giving out turkey in the streets. But what about Young Thug? Did he tell? Like, that's what I'm telling y'all. That's the only way to handle this situation. Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, listen, let's get a toy drive going. Oh yeah, let's give away backpacks for Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, we need to have a Christmas toy drive too. Oh, it'll be great. But what about Young Thug? Did y'all move the goalposts for him? Let's see how he answers it.
I ain't moving the goalpost. I'm saying niggas do that in the streets though. Niggas acting like niggas don't move the goalposts for their partners though. Niggas do that.
Oh shit.
Hey,
by the way, and
they've been doing that.
I think Savage is coming around.
That ain't nothing new. Yeah, obviously, people been keeping quiet on situations where people snitch or they tell, or they got a homeboy who got a skeptical background. He get out of jail early, yada yada yada. He ain't even make it to prison, or he go to prison. He got a couple years in. Don't matter, bro. That's even more the reason why y'all should stop talking about saving the goddamn streets, because it'll eventually backfire on all of you. Okay, so if you're gonna continue to keep that type of person in your corner, what makes you believe that he won't turn around and backdoor you eventually? Okay,
like the point I'm making, bro. Let me say this, and I think he feels the same way, nigga. Ain't no street nigga or no street codes gonna get him to cut off his mans. His mans is Young Thug. Me, I would just like for him to be like, yo, that's my friend. Hey, listen, y'all entitled to think whatever y'all want to think about him. I think he good, and even if he was not, forgive him.
21, we ain't moving the goalpost over these niggas. We ain't forgiving these niggas for telling and all that. Hell no. You moving the goalpost or you ain't?
Nah, I ain't moving the goalpost. I'm saying niggas do that in the streets though. Niggas acting like niggas don't move the goalposts for their partners though. Niggas do that. And we need to just admit that. And if you told, and then we keep going. Like, all right, you can be over there, we over here. We don't gotta have no problem. But a nigga ain't saying, hey, let's all no. That's what a nigga saying no.
But he show here.
But what about Thug though? Chat, I'm telling y'all, the only way to get to the bottom of this, because these rappers are saying some good stuff. As soon as they say, but what about Thug though?
He'll do look like it. But I'm with you. But I ain't standing with no niggas that went in there and pointed at a nigga, told on a nigga, described that standing with that. Okay, I'm standing with you, so you better not be nowhere standing with that. I'm gonna call a timeout. Timeout. Hey, bro. Nah, for real. Nah, I'm with you though, bro. Yeah.
Okay. So we got some reactions here. I think we only got 2 to play. Here's a reaction from Boosie.
All right, we already played that. And I think we done did a close to an hour. So we finna get up out of here, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's see if we got any new subs in there, man. We got a couple new subs in the building. Appreciate y'all subbing up to the channel. That's what I'm talking about. All right, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure to tap in the L Boogie Reacts on TikTok if you haven't already. Until next time, man, hug your loved ones, man. Tomorrow is never promised, excuse me. Especially if you're a young and, vibrant black man out here, man, you got to watch your back, man. There's a lot of crazy shit going on right now. All right, we up out of here, man. Salute to y'all.